I've been hearing it a lot, bro.
Hey folks, welcome back. Today we're going to continue where we left off yesterday with Assassin's Creed 4. So as you can see, we completed an entire 2% of the game so far. So if we keep this up, we'll have another 50 hours to play. For some reason, the game crashed. Okay, cool. Good to know. I was expecting something like that would happen when I alt-tabbed. Oh, there we go. Nice. Didn't crash entirely. Okay, so I forgot to save this game up until like it was 5 to 12 yesterday. Let's continue this. We should be fine. So, yesterday we pretty much got to Havana after having seen a couple extra bits. Personally, I tend to go around the place first and then see about doing the main missions. Though this game allows for that, future games do not always allow for that. Good. So, for instance, oh yeah, it's down in this game. For instance, we have a mission currently all the way over here near the ship again. But we have a couple of extra places that might seem interesting in the short to long term. For instance, viewpoints. Always useful. So let's go grab like a viewpoint, maybe two, and see about what Havana has in store for us. Technically we do have all map icons visible. I think that's one of the time saver DLCs, which sadly on Steam you get automatically. Cathedral of Havana. Oh, come on, jump off. You silly goose. Yeah, that's what you needed to do like 5 seconds ago. Now it's no longer worth it. Perfect. Yeah. I was just looking how to get up. Okay. Okay, so today I want to do a couple, a start to the collecting of shit, but I would be happy with, like, not having to deal with you. There we go. I would also like to get loot 10 bodies, nice. I would also like to get a couple extra weapons, maybe get a new set of swords and a new set of pistols. And I speak about a set because oh yeah, I forgot we do not have the things yet. Nice. I'm talking about a set of pistols because I think at the start you can carry 2. Okay. Since we're already quite close to this, we should be fine gathering this. Now let's go see about that bell tower. No. Wow. So, that's that, and now we should see a couple extra things on the map, specifically, stuff like this mission, which is an assassin contract, which we currently technically should not be able to see, do, or have any knowledge about. But apparently we do. So, let's go to this one. There we go. Okay. So that is kind of weird. Why would we also need a pirate crew? No clue, except for the fact that this game was pretty much like marketed with the thing about being a pirate and you getting a ship later on. Also, as I did mention that one time that I played Yakuza like a pirate, well, like a dragon pirate Yakuza in Hawaii on stream, there's people still craving for more of that. But synchronized 5 viewpoints, that's cool to have. Those Abstergo challenges are not really challenging. Now these two should talk to me.
Pulled me from the deep there, Captain. Jack thanks you hearty.
Jack does me hearty.
Buena técnica. Loco como todo un ángel.
Okay.
¿Desplomando a su víctima?
And there we go. Okay, so we are gonna go to this guy, but on the way we're gonna go for the ULC chest, specifically because it's rather interesting to get those. Like, not necessarily for like the incredible amount of resources you get from it, though there are resources you get from it. Yeah, used to be cosmetics and stuff, I believe, in the... Yeah, okay. Okay. Manuscripts hold great secrets, open a database, etc, etc, etc. We do not necessarily need it. So... there should be a... oh, there it is. Okay, cool. Let's try and get it. Might be able to get... okay. There we go. Summon that. Let's also get that chest right there. Okay. There we go. Ivory wheel now available at the captain's quarters. That's interesting. We do not have any of that yet. Nice. Okay, so let's talk to Bennett.
Sorry about the swift exit. Bit of a misunderstanding.
One heap to put another.
Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry, mate. This is my doing. I'm only trying to keep these Spanish eyes off me.
Oh, it's no bother. Regrettably, the soul
Do I have my mic actually
when you
on?
expand.
Because it doesn't seem that way. Oh no, it does. Okay, cool. I have two mic microphone inputs on my OBS. Just wasn't sure. Okay, cool. Oops. Okay.
And where'd they gone?
Haven't the foggiest idea, I'm afraid. I suspect those chaps might, but my Spanish is wee mal dad, so I'd rather not ask.
Shit. All right, come on, let's follow them and recover my maps.
And my sugar?
What, in my drawers? We'll see what happens.
Oh yeah, use Eagle Vision to keep them in my sight. Eagle Vision, the new part of Eagle Vision at the very least is that you can use it pretty much through everything.
Not if you keep quiet and stay out of sight.
150 reals for this.
On it!
I believe I'm getting the hang of this.
Quiet!
I fear they're onto us.
Hang back.
There we go.
Perhaps we should split up to confuse them.
It's the best idea you've had today.
Buenos dias, senores. You're late. Yes, sir. We are very sorry. Our captain delayed us.
Niño tonto. Por eso tus manos son tan insensibles. Qué pena.
This will be Captain Mendoza. Sir, he's very excited to meet you. Only you must be present for a hanging, senor. Hanging? Oh, I love a good hanging. Yes, sir. Very nice. If we hear the bell, we may go, if you like. ¿Me has oído?
There we go.
I'd love to. Especially if Captain Mendoza's pulling the trap. Man owes me money for the slaves I sold him. Of course, sir. Captain Mendoza is happy to pay you. We have goods to sell, sugars and such. Excellent.
Ven a probarlos.
dilly-dally. Yes, sir. We go.
Ah, fuck. Oops.
The hanging will be started soon. Let's not dilly-dally. Yes, sir. We go. No se puede entrar.
Eso es.
Go.
Almost there.
This way. This way.
Mejor haz caso a lo que dice. ¡Objetivo a la vista! ¡Lo tengo encañonado! ¡No nos engañarás con eso!
Oh shit. Okay. Give me a sec. Yeah. Well, that was interesting. Okay, cool. So let's continue for a bit. Good thing that I don't care about who knows or who doesn't know my name. Anyway. Go.
Debe de haberse escapado de algo. También me ofrezco para fiestas a bordo y
How long will
cócteles.
this hanging take, man? I don't mean to hang about all day for the captain.
Quick as anything, sir. Captain Mendoza needs only to hang the man, then he will deliver your payment.
I don't want reales, mind. I want goods. Things I can sell. Tobacco, rum, sugar.
See. We have much fine sugar. Grapes we took off a fat Englishman last night.
Englishman.
Por el delito de motín contra tu capitán, el tribunal te sentencia sugar from Barbados. Very fine. We hold it in the Castillo after the man started the fight last night. He ran, left his sugar behind. Very fine.
That's a start.
Yeah, trying to hide that.
No, sir. Captain Mendoza will have it sent to you, I believe. You will see.
Good lord. Is that big brute your Captain Mendoza?
No, sir. He is El Tiburón. El Tiburón, Governor Torres' man.
Siempre.
Okay.
Mi esposo no ha visto el sol en varias semanas. Podría pensar que...
A punto estuve de desmayar.
¿Y luego qué? Vaya por Dios. No sé dónde he dejado mi castidad. Ayúdame, por favor.
Castillo San Salvador de la Punta.
Me eduqué en la mejor casa de
And there we go. That's that.
¡Vuelve aquí, sabandija! ¡Alto! Esa rata está huyendo.
Oh yeah, right. It's his spot. Okay.
¡Quieto ahí! ¡Vuelve aquí, sabandija! Esa rata está huyendo. ¡Tú!
Okay. Oh, come on, move along, move up. Yes. Okay. There we go, let's go up. Oh, shit. Okay. Back we go. Ah yes, a scream that no one heard. So I might have done this a couple times before. I remember being able to do something along the lines of jumping off that thing without being noticed, but apparently I was mistaken. Okay.
Blanco claro.
Did I do it or not?
Esa rata está a tiro.
Did I do it or not? It did say stay out of combat, but was that combat or was that just being seen? Okay, let's go see. Sugar, spice, everything nice. And no, we're not gonna take it. Steed bonnet. Go outside of the radius. There we go.
Sorry about the sugar. I've only one pair of hands.
Oh, it's no great loss. I've got plenty of cargo here to make a profit on my trip.
Will you stay here long?
For a few weeks, yes. Then back to Barbados, to the tedium of domesticity.
Don't settle for tedium. Sail for Nassau. Live life as you see fit.
Haven't I heard that Nassau is crawling with pirates? Seems a very tawdry place.
Not tawdry, liberated.
Oh, God. That would be an adventure. But no, I'm a husband and a father. I have responsibilities. Life can't be all pleasure and distraction, Duncan.
Hey, our bonnet. The name's Edward, in truth. Duncan's only a handle.
Ah. Secret name for your secret meeting with the governor.
The governor, right. I think I've kept him waiting long enough.
There we go. Maybe. Nope, okay, cool. I'm gonna have to do that one again. Later. Oh. Okay. Let's gather a couple extra things. Oh, come on. Go. There we go. Shanty gains. Now, which one is it? Tell me. Derby Ram. Okay. Nice. Okay, so let's go check out that viewpoint. There we go. Well, here looks clear and safe-ish. The protags in Syndicate swimming in the Thames. Yeah. Cholera, E. coli, everything in between. Also, hi Leo, how's it going? The weather treating you better, I hope, than yesterday? Also, yeah, this is mostly seawater and stuff like that, so it being slightly clearer than the Thames, specifically because this is before the Industrial Revolution, so okay. Let's continue on. Yeah, also that. And there we go. And there we go. Nice. And yeah, it started raining here earlier today, and I'm super happy about, like, it being slightly colder than it was before. Okay, so we got like 3 more. Let's start this mission. There's a side mission in this.
Diaz. Mr. Duncan Walpole of England to see the governor. I believe he is expecting me.
Sí, señor Walpole. Entre, por favor. ¿Ese es el hombre? ¿Cómo lo llamabas? ¿Asesino? Sí, Duncan Walpole. Debería haber llegado hace muchos días.
No me gusta que los extranjeros se paseen por nuestra ciudad. No me fío de ellos.
Cállate. El gobernador tiene invitados. Todos franceses e ingleses. Parece un hombre rudo. Le suponía un aspecto más respetable.
Lleva meses en alta mar. Sé indulgente con él.
So, for those that do not know, no habla español.
Good morning, sir. Would I be correct in thinking you are Duncan?
I am indeed.
I thought it. Woods Rogers. A pleasure.
Same. I must say, my wife has a terrible eye for description.
I'm sorry.
My wife. You met her some years ago at Percy's masquerade ball.
Ah, quite.
She called you devilishly handsome. Obviously a lie to stoke my jealousy.
Julianne, our guest of honor has arrived, Mr. Duncan Walpole.
Julien Ducasse. I hope your conversion to our order is an honest one. I have no love for assassins, but even less for liars.
I have not come to disappoint.
Up for a bit of sport, Duncan? The old man isn't ready just yet.
So, welcome to Guns.
You've got my 2 best pairs of matched pistols, Duncan, so handle them with care.
If I had 8, I'd treat each as my own son.
Pull off a few shots if you like, get a feel.
I once fought beside a man who carried 9 on his person. They were a boom in battle, but hindered his ability to swim, sadly.
Where are the targets?
A good kick, yes?
I long for the day where one firearm carries 4 bullets, and not the opposite.
What? Okay. Might have to reload. He's not married.
You've got my 2 best pairs of matched pistols, Duncan, so handle them with care.
If I had 8, I'd treat each as my own son.
Pull off a few shots if you like, get a feel for it.
I once fought beside a man carrying 9 on his person. They were a boom in battle, but hindered his ability to swim, sadly.
Quite. A good kick, yes?
I long for the day where one firearm carries 4 bullets, and not the opposite.
I have a friend in England you may like to meet, Julian. James Puckle. He's working on something extraordinary.
Magnifique.
No. Right. This is the challenge.
All right. Here's a simple challenge. Try to strike every target before this hourglass empties. Remember, hit every target within the allotted time.
There we go.
Duncan, where are your wrist blades? I've never seen an assassin so ill-equipped.
Ah, damaged sadly beyond all repair.
Uh-huh. Have your choice.
Where did you find all these?
I did not find them. I took them. is a souvenir. Two blades. The custom, eh?
Custom, aye.
Duncan, will you indulge us with a demonstration of your techniques?
Well,
We must. We put together a training course in anticipation of your arrival. It would be a shame to leave here without seeing you in action.
yes, of course. Well, I mean, if there is time, I would gladly, show you what I know.
Here. You see? Situations well suited to your skills.
Have a go. A blade in a crowd is always the simplest. Nothing grandiose, just quick and clean.
Show us another technique.
Quite ingenious to use bales of hay for cover, don't you think?
They're giving him so many hints.
Secrecy. The advantage of surprise cannot be overstated, isn't that so? Especially around a blind corner. God blindly, that's a clever trick.
Your aerial kills have a poetic beauty, despite their conspicuous quality. Would you show us? Magnifique. Is it also possible to deliver a killing blow at high speed? Mon Dieu, such a powerful strike.
That's that. Question mark.
Fascinating.
There we go.
The assassins have trained you well, Duncan. You chose a perfect time to leave them behind.
At great risk, I imagine. Betraying the assassins is never good for one's health.
Well, neither is drinking liquor, but I am drawn to its dangers all the same. And what is your business here, sir? Are you an associate of the governor's, or a pending acquaintance like myself?
Guns, blades, cannons, grenados. Anything that may kill a man, I am happy to provide.
A smuggler of sorts.
And how is your wife these days, Captain Rogers? Is she, here, in Havana?
I trust she's well, but I wouldn't know. I've been in Madagascar some 14 months hunting pirates. It took some work to dislodge the criminals there, but we managed it. In future, I hope to use these same tactics throughout the West Indies.
And how did you deal with that kind?
Very simply. Most pirates are as ignorant as apes. I merely offered them a choice. Take a pardon and return to England penniless, but free men. Or be hanged by the neck until dead.
Oh. I imagine Nassau would be your next target.
Very astute, Duncan, indeed.
Best of luck with that.
Grandmaster Torres! Mr. Duncan Walpole has arrived.
See. You were expected 1 week ago.
Apologies, Governor. My ship was set upon by pirates. We were scuttled. I arrived only yesterday.
Unfortunate. Forgive my caution, but were you able to salvage from these pirates the items you promised me?
Yes, sir, I was.
Increíble. The assassins have more resources than I had imagined, but not nearly enough to deter us. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, Duncan. You are most welcome. Come, gentlemen. We have much to discuss. Convened at last in such continental company. England, France, Spain, citizens of sad and corrupted empires. But you are Templars now, the secret and true legislatures of the world. Please, hold out your hands. Mark and remember our purpose. To guide all wayward souls, till they've reached a quiet road. To guide all wayward desire till impassioned hearts are cool. To guide all wayward minds to safe and sober thought. By the Father of Understanding's light, let our work now begin. Decades ago, the Council entrusted me with the task of locating in these West Indies a forgotten place our precursors once called the Observatory. See here. Look up on these images and commit them to memory. They tell a very old and important story. For 2 decades now, I have endeavored to locate this observatory, a place rumored to contain a tool of incredible utility and power. It houses a kind of armillary sphere, if you like. A device that would grant us the power to locate and monitor every man and woman on Earth, whatever their location. Only imagine what it would mean to have such a power. With this device, there would be no secrets among men, no lies, no trickery. Only justice, pure justice. This is the Observatory's promise, and we must take it for our own.
Do we know its whereabouts?
We will soon. For in our custody is the one man who does, a man named Roberts, once called a sage.
It has been 45 years since anyone has seen a true sage. Can you be sure this one is authentic?
We are confident he is.
The assassins will come for him.
Indeed they will. But thanks to Duncan and the information he has delivered, the assassins won't be a problem for much longer. All will be made clear tomorrow, gentlemen, when you meet the sage for yourselves. Until then, let us drink. Let us find the observatory together. For with its power, kings will fall, clergy will cower, and the hearts and minds of the world will be ours. Rest well, Duncan. Tomorrow the treasure fleet arrives, and with it, your reward. After which we will discuss further schemes.
I look forward to it.
Excelente. Meet me down at the docks first thing tomorrow morning.
Governor Torres requests your presence at the docks near the Castillo. First thing tomorrow morning.
So we look to be looked out? We aren't. Specifically because there are ways inside again. For instance, there's a conspicuous little thing standing right here. Scaffolding. And now we can pretty much enter and look through this place at our leisure. Getting information, collectibles, and stuff like that. The specific thing I'm at this point looking for is the collectibles and the map, the viewpoint. So we could not get these before, simply because we couldn't stray too far, and apparently if we did stray too far, quote unquote, we'd be, like, called back or whatever. Anyway, that's that. Let's go to the other side and get this little trinket. Go, 915, and then you. That should have been everything in this place. No, apparently not. But yes, that is technically everything in that place, because this is outside of the place. We are expected to go to the docks. Do we have anything close by? Yes, this one. Nice. You know, we're here. Okay. Let's see if we can get something new. We could get a couple items apparently. So let's go check the sword sets. The Espada Ancha should be better. Privateer's Cutlass as well. And the British Colonial Cutlasses should be as well. I think I might want to get the Privateer's Cutlasses. They are not the most expensive, meaning that we might be able to get another set of guns. Like, for instance, the standard wheel lock pistol. The range is +2. The range is 2 points extra. What those points are or mean, no clue whatsoever. Later on we can also get the Spanish officer pistol and the cannon barrel pistol, which both are rather interesting for different reasons, but let's get the standard wheel lock pistol, even if it's just for the range. He could sell some hunting goods, we don't need that right now. Okay, so outfits we cannot get yet. And let's head back to this. So, Leo, first of all, does your brother have the DLCs for Syndicate? Because personally, I think the Jack the Ripper DLC is kind of interesting, and the World War I DLC is also not the worst. Second off, how's God of War going? Because I've seen you play / stream it a bit more, but... Oh yeah, it's the other way of the building. There we go. And let's head out to the shanty. We might be able to get that one. Oh, apparently there are pirates. Well, pirates to be saved.
Why do you not listen to me? Captain Kenway, just in time. I'll see you back aboard.
There we go. 100 extra reals. Ah, yes. That's the shanty, so let's try and get up on the roof before we get close. Because sometimes it's a distance thing. Yeah, fair enough. There we go. 3 hours stone shanties. And I think he had all the content that was available, but it's tricky to see in the Steam library. Yeah. Yeah. I think if he got it on Steam, he has all of it. But I could be mistaken. Like, even on Uplay or Ubisoft Connect or whatever it's called, it's not as easy to see what you have or what you don't have. Specifically with the older games in mind. Oh. There we go. It's going okay. We just finished Ironwood. Oh, nice. Quart was voicing disappointment with the section. Yeah, fair enough. There's not a lot to do. And it is a bit slow. But it is interesting for the story. So depending on, like, the crowd you're trying to please. Yeah. That could mean a lot. First of all, hi Barbie. Barbary. Oh, hi, low. It's on rails. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. If it were either not so on rails or not so sappy, or both, that part would go over a little better with most, but yeah. Right. Did I say something weird? I might have said something weird. Man. Okay. Sweet Baby Ink. No clue who or what that is. Harbour Master is still not in office, mostly because why would we need a Harbour Master? Okay, let's see. How far or how close are we? Oh, yeah, so as you can see, we have unlocked all the viewpoints, which means that we can see the entire map, which is interesting. Okay. Let's continue on with the next mission. When do we learn the crafting thing? I think it's... Oh boy, when is it? Oh, it's... Yeah, I think I remember. Because this game has some form of crafting in it. Not sure if it's actually good to say crafting, because like technically it's in, but practically it's like close to not. Spanish ladies. So in broad strokes, the company accused adding woke and needed diversity to games as... Oh. Wow. Yeah, fair enough. Okay. How far are we? Not overly far. How many items do we still need to get? It does not show. Perfect.
Espera un momento.
¿Puedes imaginar cuánto cuestan los... Si la limpieza es sinónimo de
Duncan,
salubridad...
over here.
Duncan Walpole.
Good morning, Duncan. Just over here.
Edward? Hello, Edward. I found a man to purchase my remaining sugar. Quite a coup, I must say.
He just called you Edward.
Oh, that's the merchant who sailed me here. Out of caution, I gave him a false name.
Ah, well done.
We'll catch up on it later.
Very punctual, Duncan. This way. Here he is. A man both Templars and Assassins have sought for over a decade. I am told your surname is Roberts. Is this so? You recognize this, I think.
According to old tales, the blood of a sage is required to enter the observatory.
We have the key. Now we need only its location. Perhaps Mr. Roberts will be eager to provide it. Transfer him to my residence.
Such a fuss over one man. Is the observatory really such a grand prize?
Sí, sin duda. The observatory was a tool built by the precursor race. Its worth is without measure.
Precursor race?
Oh no, an assassin.
One of your early letters mentioned a desire to kill the Mayan mentor, Atabay. Were you able to carry out this contract before coming here?
I was not.
Yeah.
No. Too many complications along the way.
There is an assassin running around.
Blood vial will see that job finished.
Aye. That's the idea.
I don't like this route, Tony. We're exposed. Something is wrong.
Stay close, Grandmaster.
I feel it too. Do not let them get their hands on the sage, at whatever cost.
Assassins! Above! They're on the roof!
Watch the streets and alleys. They could be anywhere.
So there is a Assassin's Creed game in which you play as a Templar being accosted by assassins at certain times. Yeah, it's okay. Let me go. Tackle the sage from above. Let's try and do
You're
that.
a nimble one, I'll give you that.
There's a couple places you can do that.
Hang back and make this easy on both of us, mate.
This is
Well
one
done,
of them.
lapdog.
Quiet.
We'll see him to the prisons, Grandmaster.
Double the watch.
Well, I'll be buggered. What an active day we've had, gents.
Let's see. Set on all sides by our enemies. We must be more cautious.
I do wish I could remain to see our drama done, but I must avail myself of these winds and sail for England.
By all means, Captain, speed and fortune to you.
With luck, return myself a governor. And with my idiot king's blessing, no less. Adios.
As for you, Mr. Walpole, I consider this the first payment in a long-term investment. Gracias.
Obliged.
I would like you to be present for the interrogation tomorrow. Call around noon.
Yes, sir.
He's not happy with how much he got paid. Okay, so let's check out the map a bit more. We still have this Animus fragment right over there. We have a couple extra things along the way. We could also go a little bit out of the way, specifically to this one, and get a couple extra chests, which we will use to get more items, better items, etc, etc, etc. And yeah, I feel it. Angler Boda was like okay to have, kind of fun, like not specifically critical. Not that she had to be. She didn't outstay her welcome, let's call it that. To me at least. Okay, let's go to this chest, see if we can or have to fish up some crew. I would prefer not to, but who knows?
¿Qué está haciendo?
Right, so one of the next Assassin's Creed games is Assassin's Creed Rogue, which is a game that I only managed to play not too long ago, actually, like in the last couple of years. And it is a game that plays itself out between Assassin's Creed. Yeah. So Assassin's Creed Rogue, which is set between Assassin's Creed 3 and Liberation, and wait, no, I'm mistaken. It is set between Assassin's Creed Black Flag and Assassin's Creed 3, or Unity. So specifically, you will meet a couple characters in the game that technically might be around at... No, I don't think so. Maybe. If Achilles might make sense? Not entirely sure. But either Achilles is a kid in this game, or or he's not a thing in this game yet, but he definitely is in Assassin's Creed 3. So, you meet Achilles in Assassin's Creed Rogue, and you do meet Arnaud Dorian. Which is the protagonist of Assassin's Creed Unity. And considering I am now gonna be, well, if people keep voting for this, I am gonna be playing this game in the order that it was meant, quote unquote, to be played in. Not entirely, like, correct, because some of the games were console exclusives. It's kind of claiming what's due.
God sink me for this pittance. 1,000 reals for those maps. That's what? £100 at most. How's a man supposed to become rich in these times with a miser like Torres running the world?
Have you ever worked on a plantation before?
You know what I'm thinking? I'd like to see this observatory the governor's going on about. He said it were like a device that could follow people around and show where they were.
A ludicrous idea. Imagine my wife with such an advantage over me.
Imagine what a thing like that'd be worth. Sell that to the right person, and I'd be the richest pirate. Privateer in the West Indies. I'll catch you up on it. There's a sage in that house I must speak to, in private.
Uh-huh. Stay out of combat, kill guards from stalking zones. And someone. Yeah, Tracer's combat is more focused on arrows than... That's number 2. Then Kratos' is on ranged. Oh, here's a thing that you might find interesting. So, there is an extra boss fight that we never got to in God of War Ragnarok. Specifically one against a dragon. There's a dragon in Valheim. In Vanaheim, I want to say, the lush area, that is set in stone. There's also the fact that Unity and Syndicate, specifically Unity, was a game that was horrendously optimized. So, back in the day, when it first released, I had issues running Syndicate. Spyro. What? Stay out of combat. Should be fairly easy from here on out. Oh, yeah, okay, let's go back to that. There's a dragon set in stone on one of the rivers, and Kratos or Atreus or Freya say something about it, but I don't remember which one did say something about it. Yeah, we're okay. I know how to whistle. So if you use the item that releases things from a deep slumber, the one that you use against the trolls, you use for the trolls, you can actually fight that dragon. It's not a terrible fight. It's definitely not as bad as oh boy, what's her name again? The Valkyrie Queen and King Rolf. But it still is a fight against the dragon. Also, Assassin's Creed Unity and Assassin's Creed Syndicate were both absolutely horrendous to run back in the day. I couldn't run Unity back when it first released, and Syndicate actually ran on my PC back in the day. So do with that knowledge what you want. With some luck, I might be able to not make it look absolute ass, but it will still look a little ass. Ah, fairly. Fair. I'm mostly trying to do all the skill labors. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, I did not put my iced tea in the thing.
What is your true name, rogue? It's, Captain Pissoff.
Bien que pauvre paysan.
Where is the sage? Did you set him free?
I had nothing to do with that. Much as I wish I did.
Take him to the ports. Send him to Sevilla with the treasure.
Oh, wait now! I delivered your treasures, didn't I?
You did, yes. But you robbed us of Duncan Walpole.
There we go. That's that mission completed. This is back in England.
A despicable display. This Tosspot is a ruined man, Caroline. Unfit for life on land, much less at sea. If he goes to the West Indies, it's you who'll suffer.
Father! Father! Come, love. Up with you now.
That old muckworm! He's wrong about me!
I hope it's so.
You believe me, don't you? Can you not see me? Standing out there on the deck of a ship that's sliding into port. And there I am, a man of quality. With 1,000 doubloons spilling from my pockets. Like drops of rain. I can see it.
La cena. Cómetela rápido.
You hungry?
That looked like such...
Now what's your plan, mate?
Find a weapon and steal a ship.
Que Dios nos ayude. No me gusta la pinta de esa tormenta que se acerca.
Reach your gear. How is he killed? He's not killed. He's just out of it for a minute. How's the skill laborers going, by the way? Having any problems with any of them? Or just... Oh, shite. Or just everything going, like, checking off a checklist. There we go. Yes, finally. Armor.
Hey, take what you need.
Won't be a minute.
There's many prisoners held on this ship. Set them free, and they'll sail with us, no question.
Fair, yeah.
So that's the idea then. Free what men we can, then find a fast ship, flee it.
Aye, there's a brig in the fleet. I'll make my way to it.
Not super happy that we have to do. Things kind of a slow way. Go. Set pirates free.
You're sailing with me.
I'd follow you to hell for this, mate.
So we gotta free all the pirates. If we check the map, which there is one, there is one set of pirates on every ship. I would like to take out that guy first, yes. Go.
Come on, lads. If we're to drown today, it won't be here.
Okay. I could try and get some extra ammo or whatever from all these, but I think most we can get is like reals. Not that that's bad, but like I don't think we really need reals at this point in time. Well, to be honest, there will be a time where we will definitely need more reals.
There's a brig nearby just waiting for us to take her.
How many do we need? 23 pirates. There should be more on that rig.
¡Sacaré las tripas! ¡Deja de retorcerte, pirata!
Go, 5 double assassinations, 3 more prisoners.
We're going topside. Be ready.
There we go, nice. Got him. Go. Nice amount of corpses on the boat, ship. So the difference between a ship and a boat is that a ship you can put a boat on, and a boat you cannot put a ship on.
Save your singing for Davy Jones, you jagabats! It's a hard wind coming!
The man speaks true. You lot weigh anchor. As for the rest, half on the foremast and half at the main. Let's outrun this hurricane. Keep watch on those galleons. See they don't give us trouble.
They won't. Far too slow for this weather.
Fire! Fire! Give the orders,
Fire! Mark any orders you think wise, mate. We're up against it here.
These men know their place. They'll see us home.
Fire!
They're no match for us.
She's weak, is she? Fire!
Lock skies and rough seas there. We're ready, sir.
Go.
Look out, man!
I see it.
Rogue waves. We have dealt with those before, technically. First of all, do that. Second of all, Brits. If you do both of those, that tends to be a good way of dealing with rogue waves.
Water spout! Steer clear of that thing!
Yeah, we got a couple of water spouts to try and not get hit by. but they are visible on the map, etc, etc, etc. Does this? Nope. Not yet.
Stay away!
It's not looking good.
Steady as she goes, man.
Ah, yes, the winds are against us.
Huge swell! Larboard!
Go, train. There we go. Nice. So here we have a small island, which we cannot do anything with yet. I think that's chapter... No. I was gonna say chapter 5, but that seems way too soon. No, actually might be chapter 5. Huh. Well, Memory 5 or whatever it's called. There we go. Free at last.
By God, we pulled this one straight from the teeth of Neptune. I'm Edward. Much thanks for your aid back there.
Adewale.
You ever been to Nassau, Adewale?
Not yet.
By God, she took some knocks, didn't she? I think I'll keep her. All hands aft, lads! We're taking this one home!
There we go. Nice.
I've made my choice, Adam. I'm calling her the Jackdaw. A sly bird I loved as a child back in Swansea.
A dark little creature, no?
Did it rub you wrong when I took this brig as mine own?
It was the sort of rub I have learned to enjoy, sailing among faces of such fairness.
It's true. Most of these men wouldn't accept you as a captain. So what fair role would complement such unfairness?
I'll be your quartermaster. Nothing less.
All right. And as quartermaster, have you any immediate counsel for this Tyro captain?
Rest and repast would do us good before Nassau. Water for drinking. Hunting for food and repairs.
Well reasoned, sir. Hunting, it shall be. We'll find a decent place to drop anchor.
And that sure we will do.
Items in the hold earlier. Powder and a few pistols. I think I'll fashion a second holster if I can.
It's a good start.
One you find laughable.
Could we talk a moment about the condition of the ship?
What's the trouble?
I had a walk about the gun deck this morning, and couldn't stand for what I saw. A clutter of linstocks heaped like tinder, and one with a slow match, still burning.
Christ.
And just nearby, 2 barrels of gunpowder, closer than man and wife, fit to explode at the touch of a spark.
We'll stow ours good and proper.
As for cannons, they might as well be tossed.
Clogs, touch holes in need of scraping, corrosion on the bodies, barrel swabs as naked as knives, and breech ropes so rotten, I could use them for knitting yarn. The short of it is, we need good equipment kept in fine condition. But we cannot win every battle with snares and shouts. So worry about your own armaments when it suits you. But don't forget about your jackdaw as well.
No, indeed. We'll make it a point to keep this ship and its crew in fine condition.
So, see that? Those are ships. In this game you can get some valuable resources to upgrade your ship by going out and fighting those. And then looting the corpses after. I apparently found a royal convoy, which we currently can't really do anything about. The Jackdaw's not upgraded enough, and specifically... like... royal convoys are interesting though. They appear on your map, and if the moment they appear on your map, that's all fine and dandy, but they will be their like coordinates will automatically be sent to your friends, or at the very least that used to be the case. It is not anymore because servers for this game have shut down. You'll see there's like a good amount of how many is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 places on the map with these things, forts. If you catch a fort, you unlock the entire map. There's also specifically some cool places in the corners of the map that we might do. Not now, maybe not ever. I've only ever managed to defeat whatever is in the four corners once. All of them at least. Okay, so if we go down below, we cannot. Okay, cool. I was gonna say, if we go down below, we should be able to get some stuff going, but apparently that's not going to be a thing. So if we look around, we check that ship, we see that it has 10,000 reals going for us, which would be nice if we could get it at all. Which, at this point in time, that one maybe, but we'd be having to heal up, which is a thing you can do in this game. You can actually heal your ship en route. Okay, Abaco Islands. There's some iguanas. There's a couple of ocelots. We're gonna have to do a thing for both. It's not overly bad to get done, but like there's... like I know there's an iguana right here. There we go. And I believe that I technically have to get a couple extra just in case, but I should be fairly okay. That's an iguana. Yes, that was an ocelot now you saw in the corner of your eye. That is correct, I did see it. Problem lies in the fact that I also need to be able to get to it. And specifically some other things that I'm currently trying to get to on the way there. And that's that. I think there's more we can do with... So let's go crafting. The pistol holster number 2. Confirm. Let's us use a second pistol and health upgrade 1. Let's immediately check if we need more of either of them. Huh. Ocelot belt, we need one more. Okay, Ocelot belt, we need one more. Okay, there's a couple other things on this island. For instance, the map, the animus fragment, and the thingamajigger. Yes, that's the technical term. The map.
This is more like it.
And the viewpoint. And that should be all on Abaco Island. An island we will most likely never see again. Because it's so very useful. So now we have 2 guns. We can actually load both of them after one another. And for some reason... Oh. I was gonna say, for some reason he always gets them immediately, but apparently not in this case. So currently the ship looks a bit tattered. There are not as many cannons on the side. The swivel guns look a bit sad, and all the other things. So yeah.
Ahoy, Captain. Find what you need.
My needs and wants are oceans apart, mate. But I did fashion myself a new holster. All I need now is a pistol to lie in it.
Taken from the holds, just as you said.
Little more than a blowpipe. But it'll do. So, are we rested? Or should we idle a while longer?
Best way anchor. I think the crew is itching to reach civilization.
We find no civilization in Nassau. But it's a fine place to be merry all the same.
There we go. Nice. Only an hour in. Nice. Okay. So, multi-pistols pretty much works the same as a regular pistol, but yeah. This time with multiples. Don't look at me like that. So we have here Eleuthera, which is a cool place to go to, I guess.
All sail! She'll take it! Stunsails! Let's ride the squall!
So see the squares on the map. I believe they were a thing in Assassin's Creed 3 as well, but I could be mistaken. Loot. So we just gained one cloth. We will need about 5,370 more of those. I'm only half joking. What do you have with you? Cloth and rum. Nice. Let's go and accept our thing in Nassau.
That can't be.
Go on, Captain Queernabs. Tell me I'm under arrest. Tell me!
Them your breads.
Fly away, boyo! Back to your master!
Aye. We was privateers together before the wars ended. I'll see you ashore.
Okay, do we go and gather... Let's get one viewpoint unlock. Okay, so welcome to Nassau. We'll see this place a couple times during the game. Specifically because, well, Nassau was known as one of the dens of pirates. Also, technically, this is new Nassau, because Nassau is a place in Belgium / the Netherlands. Technically, it's in both, depending on if it's Baarle-Hertog or Baarle-Nassau. Oh no, Baarle-Nassau is in the Netherlands. Correct. Sorry. Mistaken. Blow your winds high ho, leave away the morning dew and blow, boys, blow. And there we go.
By God,
Also
you're
stayed in
a sight
Germany.
of salt,
Oh yeah, that makes
guys.
sense.
Come you in and have a drink.
Morning, all.
I can wait. Who's this?
Adewale, the Jackdaw's quartermaster.
Jackdaw. You named your brig after a poxy bird.
Ade, these lads are the better part of our growing confederacy here. Ed Thatch, Ben Hornigold, James Kidd.
You let him carry a pistol, do you?
Peace, Ben. Ade saved my life. And now we're looking to find a crew to fill out the rest of my ship.
Well, there's scores of capable men about. But use caution. The shipload of the King's sailors showed up before night back, causing trouble and knocking about like they own the place.
Right. I'll see who I can muster.
Jackdaw crew, etc, etc, etc. Okay, let's try to not stick around here overly long, because that place might be a little bit heavy on the what's it called? A little bit heavy on the DMCA. Progress tracker, let's see what, disarm and kill guards. Okay, yeah, we can do that. For that we need to go into that mode. And I believe there is specifically one good place to get that done at, but I could be mistaken. Is that... No. This is exactly what I wanted. Cool! Yeah. Like, literally is. There's, first of all, this church. There we go. So I believe there is a place where we actually can do something funny with the disarming thing. But I'm not entirely sure where that was again. Specifically on this map. I think it's right here. But I could be mistaken. I think it's right here. Yeah, that makes kind of sense. Because it is near a mansion, I believe. And if we can't get it done with this, we still have some extra ways of getting it done.
He's mine! I got a shot! Attack from behind! I think I can hit him! Oh, I've got a lovely clear shot! Got a clear shot, man!
Let's give Edward a little bit of time to heal, and then do that again. You know what? We actually might have enough for... We might actually have enough crew to do that with the other places. Synchronize. Okay. That should help us know that it's actually... Is it up or down? That's a good question. It is up.
Give me sights!
Oh. Oh yeah. That part. Okay. I'm gonna have to try and fight some more of these.
Clear shot.
Come fast. The soldiers have the man in irons. They need to...
Clear shot.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Have a clear shot.
Steady me sights! Faster! We'll not be looting it!
The morals of a dumb baby. A clear shot.
Please, God, let me take this down.
And there we go. Nice. So there are still a couple gameplay mechanics that we haven't really unlocked. Specifically, the diving bell.
Bridges, Genway.
We also have not really gotten to the base. And that's about it, I think. There could be still a couple more, but like most of those are derivative of what we got right now. This game does have a... I was gonna say day-night cycle, which is technically true, but like practically not necessarily. It also has weather, which is absolutely true. It can be a bother to play in the rain. Go back to the tavern. We also have the Assassin's missions, which we might actually have to go do at some point. So let's try and keep on talking over those people. Or just bump into them and make them stop. Please make it stop.
Now you'll want to sail somewhere rich with plunder.
Have you heard of a place called the Observatory?
Aye. It's an old legend, like El Dorado or the Fountain of Youth.
What have you heard?
It's meant to be a temple or a tomb, hiding a treasure of some kind.
That's it. See here.
Oh, rot. It's fairy stories you prefer to gold, is it?
It's worth more than gold, Thatch. 10,000 times above what we could pull off that Spanish ship.
Robbing the king to pay his porpoise is how we earn our keep here, lad. It ain't a fortune. It's a fantasy.
There we go. Nice. Oh, yeah, catch and loot the courier. Let's also do that for once. There are couriers in this, which start running after a bit. That was a dumb decision. In Nassau. What did you expect?
Pirates! Run!
There we go. Some extra ammo, etc., etc., etc. We don't know about the keys yet, so no, I'm not gonna do them. And yes, that statement will make sense in a bit. Prize and plunder.
Morning, Kenway. Not a bad-looking tinderbox you got there.
You sound a bit green, Horny Gold. Is it envy? Is mine bigger than yours?
No, I reckon it's this Jamaican funk. For the Spanish stuff. So, you've got yourself a fancy rig now. Fine. I'm gonna teach you how to sail it right. And how to take a prize the proper way. Thatch, we'll catch you up at the old fishing village.
Aye.
Where's your helmsman, Kenway?
I take pride in piloting my own ships, Ben. Keeps me alert.
Let's make some headway, shall we?
I've no need for schooling.
Ah, yes.
How many prizes did we take together as privateers?
There's a chasm of difference between joining a raid and captaining one. We're looking out for merchants, boys! Them that's fat with cargo. Find us a schooner with that spyglass, Kenway. You'll get yourself a glimpse of what sort of cargo they're shipping and a general idea of their toughness. Take out your glass,
Andreas
Kenway.
Islands.
Schooners are too small to peep with a naked eye.
That's a gunboat. That might be one. Oh, come on. Nah, it's a schooner.
There's a prize worth taking.
Good. Take us in close. After you subdue a prize, project authority. Demand respect that you would never give yourself. This weaves a spell over soft minds. For your victims must always have in the back of their minds the uneasy idea that you could snap at any moment and unseam them from prick to stern. Fire what cannons you will, and land a few strikes if you must. But for God's sake, don't sink. It's no fun fishing cargo out of the sea. Although it can be done.
There we go, incapacitated ship. Now let's board ship. And fun fact, there is factually a way to use these as well. So, bam, bam, thank you, ma'am. And that was that.
Que tengo un buen día, señor. I am Captain Hornigold, and this is my crew. We're sailors like yourselves, but quite unalike in our purpose. For we intend to take all that you own. Yet no harm shall befall any man so long as he remains at ease. Is that clear?
No me mate, señor. Tengo familia. Se lo suplico.
Anyone speak English? English?
Little bit.
Tell your friends we're stealing your goods, and we won't hurt nobody if everyone stays as still as a sandball. You got that?
Please do repeat.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Lock him in the hold, and take everything that isn't nailed down.
And repair the Chango, that's the only thing we can do right now.
We have looted some goods useful for upgrading the ship, sir.
It's a shaky feeling sailing about with this much stolen cargo.
Get used to it. We'll need to take a few more prizes to make this a profitable day.
Lots of gunboats. Gunboat. Gunboat. Schooner.
It's for all the captain's spyglass along with the bosom's feet. That's a lie, that's a lie, that's a lie, lie, lie. Tonight was very rough.
There's a pirate treasure on this place. Also, and this might be interesting. So, back in the day when I got this game, I got the collector's edition, which was dumb, but I did get a map with a location on it, which was a hidden treasure apparently. I don't think it's still hidden because that map was like printed out a million times before. But yeah. Apparently there was a treasure on the Ghost Island or something that was not easily gathered without that map or something. I have no clue anymore. So if you were like a person that was rather... I was gonna say tedious, kinda yes. If you were a person that was like quite heavily into completing games. Yeah, that might have been a thing. Fire barrels, wood and sugar.
Fire! Who expose? Take the shot! Fire! The dogs out! Await it.
We're ready, sir!
Cruiser! Eat us! There's our good shot, you crippler!
More gallons!
There we go, and now I'll try and get in.
Reef! Short north sail! Paul! Reel the levers in!
Do this. There we go. Schooners are very easy to, yeah, to do that with. Repair the jackdaw again. Oh yeah, plunder 20 rum, okay.
Good take today, Kenway. Half a dozen scores of that size and you'll be set for a year. Now let's sell the cargo and mix up your jackdaw with a few more trinkets.
Sod it, yeah. I'm looking for a prize that'll set me up for life. I'll be king of the West Indies then.
We came to Nassau to get away from the likes of kings.
There we go. Quote unquote, kind of sad that this is the only game that does stuff like this. So...
Good take today, Kenway. Half a dozen scores of that size and you'll be set for a year. Now let's sell this cargo and fix up your jackdaw with a few more trinkets.
Sod it, yeah. I'm looking for a prize that'll set me up for life. I'll be king of the West Indies then.
We came to Nassau to get away from the likes of kings.
Well, I'll be a man of property and promise anyway.
Jesus, let that dream go, lad. Nassau is the place to be. Not it.
You ever dream of the big score? A ship so full of gold and silver, just split it and sail home.
Sure, but it's only a dream. Every man hopes to find a dozen chests of gold with no owners. They're as rare as an honest king.
Fire! Where's another hardy sir? Fire! Fire! Take a shot! Right there, sir! Fire! To flanks! Fire! It's right there, come in!
Oh. Damn it. Now I need to go and look for more rum.
More sail! All sail!
All sail! Got it on!
Robert! Survivor cast adrift there, Captain.
Do we come across extra bits and bobs when going towards the mission? Maybe a couple, so... No, that's cloth and sugar. Wouldn't like some rum. Nope, that's wood, it's fire barrels. Rum. Okay. Yeah, not yet, and that's gonna be very late in the game. Huh. Okay, so first of all, what you can still do is this.
Brace yourselves for volley, sir! Drag them to that dude!
There we go. Now replan the Jackdaw again, and that should be that side mission. I hope. Sure is. Nice.
With what we have taken, we can improve the ship, Captain.
Sure, I'm trying to. Okay, cool. Let's sail toward that, and let's leave the bull shark for what it is. We do not have the thing yet. We cannot hunt yet. Though it is kind of interesting to maybe try. Listen to me, I'll sing you the song of the fish and the sea. It's windy weather. Can I turn down the music? Because I do not want to get flagged. See, Sanchi. However hard it like hurts me to do this, I'm gonna have to turn them off, I believe. Specifically because I don't want to get flagged. It should be fine, but you never know. There are literally CDs and stuff with that music on though, so that's not overly fun. Wood and sugar, let's go off to you for a bit.
Captain! Move! Ship coming after us, sir! Screaming knocking us, sir!
There we go.
Hope you made your peace with God! Pull them down to hell, lads!
Yep. And we found the Jackdaw Mole.
Into the way! What we have taken! We can improve the ship, Captain!
Thank you, Adewale. I am on my way. Salt Key. This is a fisherman village. That is technically on the map. Practically, eh. Give it or leave it. Take it or leave it. Let's immediately go and do this. And let's buy the Jackdaw upgrade for the intermediate hull. We are going from 600 to 1200 hull, and the ship will look a little different as well. At the end, it will still look a little like ramshackle-ish, which I don't necessarily like. There we go.
Not a bad take today. Keep this up and Nassau will be the first city where men and women may live as God made them. Easy and free. All it takes is a few drops of blood, sweat, and a swatch of cloth.
We fly no colors out here, but praise the lack of them. So let the black flag signal nothing but your allegiance to man's natural freedoms. This one's yours. Fly it proud.
I will.
Hand over the docket I lent you. If we're to keep our republic afloat, we'll need guns as well as gold.
That means attacking the Navy.
So long as they're flying King Philip's colors will not offend our own monarch. As you've likely seen, the number of merchants roving these waters is 70 the number of military ships.
Aye, easy purchase, but in small doses.
Right. So to lure the Navy out of hiding, it's best to cause a bit of mischief.
Catch a few small fish to attract the big ones.
That's right. So plunder and pillage as you see fit, Captain Kenway.
Loose main sails!
Yeah, metal plundered, we are going to go do that. We should head back to Salt Key at some point, I believe. Sugar. Sugar and rum. How much did we need, according to the tracker? Plunder a hunter ship. Oh, that's gonna be easy.
Military class brig on the horizon.
Yep.
Aye, man. Are you ready for this, Kenway? She won't go down without an honest fight.
Who's up for taking that brig, lads? Shout aye! That's a sound I like to hear. Pipe to quarters.
Another one. Nice.
Careful around the Navy. They're as likely to ram you as fire a broadside.
Let's test those powder barrels against them, shall we?
Aye, good thinking.
Shorten sail! Get off the squall! Loose and catch the wind!
Speed to quarters! Hostile warship!
Control names! Let's move!
Fire!
Weakest right there, Kevin!
Fire!
Ready to fire, sir!
Fire!
Take a shot! Right there, sir! Ready
Fire!
to fire, sir!
Fire!
Get him there, sir! That'll wipe him out!
Fire!
Every last scrap of duck on the wind!
Fire!
We've been hit!
Fire! Fire!
Ready to fire, sir!
Trim the yards off the wind!
Reef for fire! Hold in the topsails!
Fire!
She's vulnerable there, Captain!
Fire!
You should see that she mostly cannot move anymore, but there might still be some fight in her yet.
Ease off the wind!
Get those clues
Fire! Fire!
Take some damage here!
Cannon ready!
Fire!
Loose all, let's move! Awaiting orders!
Okay, now, the higher up the ships go in, like,
Keep them back! Keep them back!
ah, shit. Would have been cool. You can actually do it, and I think there's a challenge for doing a couple of them. Like swing from a rope and... This is one we'll see a couple more times. Okay.
We now have the materials.
No, we do not. We do not. Also, we still need to fight a hunter ship. So that's going to be interesting as well. Also, we do now have our own Jolly Roger. That was fair. It's another gunboat. Actually, I do need to go and kill that gunboat. So specifically, I want to get that secondary objective, which is going to kill a hunter ship, which should be fairly easy. Fancy a wee swim, do ya?
Ready to fire! Got a sack tight! Fire! That's a good shot, crippler! Fire! On your mark, Captain! Reef the topsails and gallants! Fire! He's vulnerable there, Captain! Fire! As much sail as you can! Look, Captain, a well-placed shot! Fire! Fire! It's all exposed! Take the shot! Fire! Fire! He's vulnerable there, Captain! Fire! All in the stunsail! Awaiting hold for now, but damage taken! Fire! Hit him there, sir! That'll wipe him out! Cannon ready! Mains out! Let's go! Fire! Pull them in with a will! Missing the
There we go.
That was a rumble, by God. How do we fare?
A fine purchase, no mistake. Now I think it's time to lay low and bribe our way back into secrecy.
Agreed. So, how do we get rid of this notoriety we've stirred up?
Money, my boy. A well-placed bribe to the right government official and see the military off your tail.
Oh,
right, let's do that. I'll need to meet these good Samaritans at some point.
Smart thinking.
Right there, Captain. Fire! Ready to fire, sir!
And there's the thing. Okay, cool.
All sails! He'll take it! Come on, you slugs! Man those ships!
Let's try and go do that for a sec. Get those people in our line of sight. There we go. Okay, repair the Jaguar. At some point in the future we'll be able to get rid of notoriety as well this way. Pretty much just send them out.
Ready to fire, sir! Let out some sail!
Drop mines in her path when she tries to ram us.
Tops! Gallants! Royals! Studs! Ready to spit fire!
Damn! We'll need the carpenter to fix that.
Whole place up there! Fire! On your mark, Captain! Ease off the wind! Fire! Full exposed! Take the fire! Fire! There's a good shot to cripple her! Fire! She's vulnerable there, Captain! Fire! Reef the topsail! They're all exposed! Take the shots, sir! Fire! Fire! Left Captain, well placed shot there! On the bowline to hell!
We're ready, sir!
Grappling hooks away! That's to the
Okay, now you go to this place. There we go, nice. These are bounty hunters, and we can put this ship to work as to repair the Jackdaw. That's about pretty much it. There's two more things we could maybe do, but not at this point in time.
Enemy making more sail! All sail!
I would like to not be in their crosshairs anymore. Yeah, they aren't really worth it. Wow. Okay.
I would say the danger has passed.
Mostly.
Get off the squall!
There we go. Nice. So we're gonna have to get guns. Okay. Apparently it's locked because story.
Hey friend, want to go look?
There we go, your wanted level has been reset. Let's gather up some more broadside cannons, which apparently we can do in the ship now. Nice. So in the ship itself we have outfits, change equipment, we have a map of the West Indies, we have the captain's chair, and we have the ship. We can get a couple upgrades and stuff from pretty much inside the ship as well. So let's upgrade this, and we have a couple broadsides now. If we go around and continue this thing, there's still plenty of stuff to get. We could also get some stuff from appearances, which at this point in time we cannot really do because, like, it's set in stone that we can't right now. But we should be able to in the future. Let's do that. Let's continue on. More cannons.
You're a wonder, Kenway. You've a knack for this kind of work.
It ain't work if you love it.
It's hard.
But I ain't doing this forever, lads. Only until I get enough coin to buy some land and influence back home.
Jesus, will you listen to me? Still dreaming on about that strumpet back in England when you could have any better you wanted here and now.
Ah, such lofty goals for you gents. And here I thought I was in the company of scoundrels. Fine purchase today. What's the crew's mood?
All smiles and no teeth. And there's a few talking about meeting with Master Kid to steal from a nearby plantation.
Plantation? That's ambitious.
Profitable too, if we can manage it.
Aye. It's a good idea.
There we go. Now, let's release the wheel and go to land for a sec, because specifically I do not want to necessarily have to go back to this place again later on. Plus, it's the easiest way of maybe upgrading ourselves at this point in time. So, yeah, with some luck.
¿Qué puedo hacer hoy por usted?
Yeah, I don't understand what you're saying. Let's buy. Let's see about Jackdaw upgrades. We can get a ram, which we've been quote-unquote using so far a little, but now we actually can use a ram. We also could upgrade strength to our round shots, which I would happily do. Let's get a mortar as well. I have been saying I want this does not have a mortar, so let's get one. Swivels now also upgraded. Let's see about heavy shots, which will be good, but only from a short distance. And let's get some more crew. Yeah. That's gonna be that for now. We can sell some cargo, which, like, sugar is pretty much just selling. Rum is also pretty much just selling, I believe. And hunting goods we can also sell, but if we go back to this, we might actually see some extra stuff from this. Let's get some extra mortar storage and heavy shot storage. Oh, got some fire barrels as well. Nice. Okay, that should be that. We have stuff for the harpoon as well. Nice. Okay. Y'all are doing okay. As for ammunition, There we go. Heavy shot unlocked. And there we go. We got one mortar. The mortar specifically is useful against slightly bigger ships from slightly further away.
Muy satisfactorio.
But yeah. Right, so we should be able to go up. We could have taken the lift, but already doing it this way. Yes. Might actually have to go this way. That's some extra lore. Go. Yeah, I don't get how nothing gets wet. I think it's mostly the suspension of disbelief, I think it's called. Like the thing where you specifically put aside knowing that something doesn't work because yada yada yada. I think that's the suspension of disbelief. There we go, shanty gone. Go. Go. Gosh darn it. Go. Now let's see about unlocking this tavern. This taverns are an easy way of getting new crew.
Hey.
And there we go.
Bienvenido. ¿Te pongo algo?
Yep, fair enough. Kinda expected this reaction from the other jump as well. Back to the thing, back up. And then there should also be the assassin mission, which over here I would rather believe not to be not to be too big of a thing. Oh wait, it's down. It's down. So, Assassin's Mission come in two different ways. First of all, you have the story-related kind of assassin missions, and you have the overworld or like Grand Caribbean missions. The right-hand man of a powerful slave trader is believed to be headed towards the Matanzas plantation for some dodgy business. Find the target and kill him. Let's get that done. For this specifically, we are gonna need the boat. Unless... No. We are gonna need the ship. We are gonna be needing the ship. We will not have to return here, I believe.
Loose tops and royals!
Not entirely sure if that's on a plantation itself, or if that's just a ship. We might not be able to take this frigate.
Good shot, crippler! Fire hard! Hit the bastards! Ready to fire, sir!
Careful, Captain! These waters are closely watched by our enemies.
Fire!
Oh no, that was way too, what's the word, fast. Huh. There we go. Fair enough.
Ship coming after us, sir! Frigates! Spaniards! Seems to be alone, sir! Keep it!
Oh.
Give me some speed!
Uh-huh. What was this thing again?
You would break us apart!
Yeah, thought so.
Stunts out! Let's
Okay.
get moving!
Control aloft! Man your sheets!
I do believe that is now everything. Fire barrel strength, yeah, heavy shot damage. Fair enough. See about crafting. They keep on mentioning that I should be able to craft something. Oh, by the way, I do believe... Salt key? Oh no, there's a second one. Okay, back up we go. Yeah, this shipping village. This fishing village is definitely safe. I swear. Now it's the second one. Your target is a Templar agent currently posing as a gunner in the fort of Dry Tortuga. Find and kill him. Right at Tuga. That might lead us to our first fort. Huh. Yeah, sure will. Okay, so that's another thing that we haven't done yet, and to be honest, I might not be ready for that. So, right at Tuga, the fort of Eleuthera, is a good thing to get over with. Like, if you catch the fort, you suddenly see the entire map. Also, I believe it allows you to see sailing ships and stuff like that on the map from this view. And uncharted things, but I believe most of the uncharted things we can actually see because of some time saver DLC, which you get for buying the game on Steam. But we're not going to be doing that. I would like to make sure that the game is saved. There's not really a one way to make sure it's saved, except for the fact that it'll save the moment you see a small icon on the thing. And I know a couple of ways of getting it. For instance, sailing off. But also shopping. So let's go to a shop. Strengthen the Jaguar. Oh, no. And let's get the chain shot strength, because we tend to use... well, I tend to use that a lot. And harpoon storage. Let's get that, because I'm not necessarily the best at hitting stuff with the harpoon, and the rest should all be fair and dandy. Nice. Okay, so there we go, it's saving. And with that, the game is saved. I'm first of all gonna have to go check. Oh, what that notification is. Yes, it is. Nice. So a friend of mine is currently gonna be playing Rogue Trader. I hope y'all had a good day. Hope y'all had a good time. I will see you all again tomorrow, after I had a course about microwaves. I'm not looking forward to that for some reason. Anyway, hope y'all had a good day. Hope y'all had a good time. I will see you all again tomorrow. And yeah. See ya.